Hello, good day. My name is John Centeno of BS Ed 1 major in Filipino, and today I would like to present my e-portfolio in purposive communication. Um, let's go. Let's start. The table of contents. Um, we have the preliminary period, midterm period, pre-finals, and the finals. So each period has a lessons and reflections and activities that I've done. So let's start with the preliminary period. Here are the attendance of our preliminary sessions. Um, so this is day one. Um, Lessons and reflections. So in the second week of our preliminary period, we have tackled about communication. I will give the meaning of communication. Communication is the act of transferring information from one place, person, or group to another. In this topic, I have learned that communication is the process of sharing information, knowledge, and meanings, which has a four forms of communication. These are verbal, sounds, language, oral, or listening and hearing, nonverbal or body language, and written or text message and emails. Next, the second week of our preliminary period, we have talked about a communication process. Um, Communication process is a systematic flow of steps that we follow in order to achieve the effective and successful communication. In this topic, I have learned that the communication process refers to a series of actions or steps taken in order to successfully communicate. It involves several components, such as the sender of the communication, the actual message being sent by the sender, the encoding of the message, the receiver, and the decoding of the message or the feedback that the sender will receive. Let's go for the next topic. Sorry. So the topic about the models of communication is being reported by Mr. Francis Tomlos, the leader of the group. In the topic about the models of communication, they reported about the models of communication, and I learned that communication models helps to identify and understand the components and relationships of the communication process being studied. Models represent new ideas and thought on various aspects of communication, which helps us to plan for effective communication system. The next report is all about the report of uh, kinds of communication barriers by Miss Clarice Mendoza, Mr. Emmanuel Anthony Berenia, Miss Eljesa Masong, and Miss Jeremy Pedrosa, and especially Mr. Aniceto Ansok. While I'm listening in this report about the topic communication barriers, I have learned that any parameter that limits the purpose or channel of communication between the transmitter and the receiver is a barrier to communication. A communication barrier may limit or reduce the ease at which we communicate, and hence the name barrier. So this is the activities that we have done in our preliminary period. We have the my goals and expectations and sharing of thoughts. about the forms of communication. So I would read the what I have written and my goals and expectations. First, my goal. My goal in purposive communication is to improve my reading, and communication skill, and learn how to effectively communicate to others and build a better relationship with them. To pass by my fear in public speaking, I want to enhance my confidence when communicating with others and to be a good writer, listener, and communicator for my better future. So my expectation in this subject, purposive communication, is that I expect that the activities include listening, comprehending, critiquing, and responding to live or recorded discussions, speaking publicity with confidence, explaining authentic passages or texts in your own words, aided by illustrations in various forms, writing technical reports and academic papers, and preparing a presentation like what I am doing right now, using PowerPoint or any web-based platforms in this subject will help me improve and achieve my goal. So let's go to the midterm period. So here are the attendance in midterm period. So we have there's we actually we have 4 sessions now in midterm period, but I didn't attend the third session. So here are the 3 screenshots that I have attended the 3 sessions. Three, I have attended the 3 sessions. So lessons and reflections. So the topic about globalization, its impact on global communication. So the process of globalization has widely increased the availability of information for people across the world. So the emergence of internet and advanced mobile services has allowed people to discuss business plans and proposals on an international level as well as exchange private data securely. So global communication services have likewise contributed to the enlightenment and development of the political process in a number of countries. So in this topic, uh, in these lessons, I have learned that globalization and communication, or the global communication, is directly affected by the process of globalization and helps to improve or to increase business opportunities, remove cultural barriers, and develop a global village. Both globalization and global communication have changed the environmental, cultural, political, and economic elements of the world. So, globalization breaks the boundaries of space and time using advanced information and communication technologies. A new system of knowledge, education, and learning should apply a wide range of synchronous and asynchronous activities that aid teacher and we student in breaking boundaries of space and time. So the next topic about the varieties, the styles and culture. So this topic, I have learned Uh, in this topic, I have learned that in local and global communication, in multicultural settings, that it seeks to understand the differences in how people from a variety of cultures act, communicate, and perceive the world around them. Um, Culture has a large impact on how people conduct business, so therefore, cultural implications are critical for succeeding in international contexts. So the next topic is all about varieties and registers of spoken and written language. So the concept of language variation is introduced through examining the different features of everyday registers and academic registers with examples from everyday life and academic context. So, in this topic about the varieties and registers of spoken written languages, uh, that as the way of that as the way the speaker uses languages differently in different circumstances, determined by the factors as social occasion, context, purpose, and audience determine the vocabulary, structure, and some grammar in one's writing and even in one's oral discourse. So this is the activity sharing of thoughts. So let's go to the free finals period. So here are the attendance from October 25 to December 6, 2021. So lessons and reflections. So week one, convey ideas through oral, audiovisual, and web-based. So in this topic, I learned in this topic that visual aids are really helpful for everyone who needs to discuss their topics, especially for the students who will report, like what I am doing right now. So week two, I'm so sorry if it's written in week three. So week two, communication for various purposes. Um, in this topic, I have learned that the different types of communication, such as a public speaking, where communication serves five major purposes: to inform, to express feelings, to imagine, to influence, and to meet social expectation. Each of these purposes is reflected in a form of communication. So week three, I'm so sorry. Week three, communication for work purposes. So in this topic, I have learned that the quality communication in the workplace can eliminate unnecessary problems and promote better performance. So the ability to communicate effectively in the workplace can increase overall productivity and create a strong team. When team fail to communicate effectively, the results are determined by the company or to the company. So week four, communication for academic purposes. So in this topic, I have realized that well-developed communication skills are vital to a child's academic success. At all levels of education, students must be able to communicate effectively without well-developed communication skills. So children has the risk of falling behind their peers or becoming emotionally overwhelmed or withdrawn at school. So here are the activities in pre-final periods. So we have in pre-final periods we have five activities, but I only included two activities that I have done no in pre-final period. So here, so this is the persuasive ads of teacher education department that we have made. The leader of this is Mr. Francis Tomlas. So thank you. And before I will end this, I would like to say thank you to my professor, Mr. Arturo Morris. I just want to say thank you for all the time and attention you've given to us. So it made such difference in my attitude and grades. Even though I'm not good at English, I have changed in so many wonderful ways under your instruction. So no other teacher has ever invested so much time in me, and I am truly grateful. So that's all. Thank you.